Watched animation. So you watched animation. So you watched animation.
And they follow the trail of flat Earth. Yo, this is Rahul today.
I carried away the torch souls and I heard cries. Beautiful skies catching the flight of butterflies where creation lies by the skies. Guys defies sunny rise, international wise guys. And it ruined me how they doing our community to keeping us divided, cause the real key is unity. See, it's the you and me that truly be moving me. Understand it's a learn to know what real freedom could truly be. Liberation with desperation, so even waiting fix for reparation of one united Latin nation. No information and delegation, cause y'all been faking, see our times are wasting, and we've been craving some new creation. A final destination for we to be free.
A carpenter uses it to measure a horizontal plane.
Defending this mind that is entwined with this shit.
Dangerously created, made it with the cadence, and the babies came out faded, paraded around to hate it. My mixture painted dark picture, hence I'm discriminated. Somehow I made it, evaded self-destruction, laid into the culture, invaded, aided my healing process is raining. I'm training anyways, banging the pots and pains, purple haze and lost days, my discipline missing the action, aim it to maintain. Need to re-up all my passion, watching my heroes corrupted by fame.
By a cowardly sneak attack on one of the world's wealthiest men. The target was Microsoft Chairman Bill Gates, arriving for a meeting with community leaders. Watch what happens when a team of hitmen meet him first with a pie in the face. Gates was momentarily and understandably shaken, but he was not injured. The hit squad piled on with 2 more pies before one of them was wrestled to the ground and arrested. The others would reach the moment and got away. Gates went inside, wiped his face clean, and made no comment. He then went ahead with his scheduled meeting.
What? The Earth is flat.
Aeroplane, you can ride with Felix at 120 plus. Still no curve in front of us. On a journey lost in space, keep it real.
Life could be a dream, life could be a dream. Doo-doo, shaboom, shaboom, plans will come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
I see masks here. Oh, such wonderful air.
What? The Earth is flat.
Maintain an active conspiracy it's a tough pill to swallow.
He says instead of giving life to the conspiracy theories, there is a better question to ask that applies to more than just the JFK files.
This JFK case, do you think that the word...
Why was it kept from me?
Flat Earth in my ruse, I showed up with truth and ruined your frame space affair. First one to know, first one to show, I was the first one to see through the veneer. I saw the sunrise and the fear in your eyes, I took back using my brain. And I turned to you and said, pass over through, but you'll never hear me.
If the Earth was flat.
I got friends in flat places where the red pill drowns and dirty races all fall away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on space races. Astronauts are all Masonic disgraces. Oh, I got friends in flat places. I guess I was wrong. We just can't get along. But then I've been there before. I knew I was right. We just gotta fight. So I'll show you Masons the door. I'll get mean and cause a big scene. Just give me a reason to vent. Well, I'll push you off of that ivory tower and surely it is. I got friends in flat places where the red pill drowns and dirty races all dog. Big on space races, astronauts are all Masonic disgraces. Oh, I got friends in black places.
If I say that the world is round and someone else says it's flat, that's worth reporting.
No, it's a painful process to build it back again. But going to Mars should be
there are so
one of the next
many
series of
facts
steps
that is
that humans
Think
do. The
about
first
it,
step
like,
should be
okay,
going back to the moon for a number of technical reasons and exploration reasons, and then after that, Mars, maybe high orbit in Venus atmosphere, maybe going to Europa. There's all kinds of targets to go to places.
What do you mean? Another news?
The only limit
that a
to
thing?
human
Bicycle
future
scientists
is in our own
have found out
imagination.
the world is now flat.
No, we do realize. We realize.
Let's go to the scene with Earl Weathers to get more.
Thanks, Peter.
These are by some space agencies, ESA, and you believe it, because it's your government supporting this, and they are only acting in your best interest.
As it flows through your body, works its way through your veins. Is provided all the faces and names, but light is shining down upon his losses and gains. This epiphany should
So
help
true.
you see that things
It
need
is
to
just
change.
flat gorgeous to see.
LA is a movie.
It's
a musical. It's a romance. It's a comedy. It's a comeback story.
They are under some sort of spell, and they are just blind to the reality they live in. Please, dear guys, look into this. Do your own research and stop dismissing this by just repeating mainstream lies. But fear not, our Lord and Savior is coming back. Jesus Christ, God this guy. God bless you.
Break the chains. As I walk down the valley of the shadow of death, I cannot get away from what I cannot forget. And who will be responsible for who is misled? You got a hair put on your shoulder while you gamble in it. Yeah! Break the chains. Break the chains. Break the chains. Break the chains. Break the chains.
Be pleased to know what they think they're doing. I think they're all insane. You know, but I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. You know, that's what's insane though.
such sights to show you.
What if we all got along? All had the same plan as what if we right all along? Everything's within belong. What is so amazing? None is radiating. Watch out what you're saying. We're not like you. We're not like you. We're not like you. We're not like you. Not like you. Not like you. Not like you. Not like you.
Not hurtling through space on an imaginary spinning ball. You can't provide us with a high-definition, unphotoshopped picture of the Earth, despite an annual budget that ranges between $12 and $18 billion.
I know it's controversial. I know there's people over here that say it's poison in all forms. And there's people over here that say it's helpful in the right dosages. Here's the thing. Fluoride, know that too much fluoride that's put into our bodies and systemically absorbed is extremely harmful and can cause a host of other issues. So, what's the solution?
Dude, if Earth is the third planet from the sun, doesn't that mean that every country is a third world country?
Watch animation.
Be quiet!
So you watch
Light bulbs
animation.
were such a good idea, they became the symbol for a good idea.
You see what you did to Jared? He's having a mental breakdown because of you!
Bro, lawyers hope you get sued. Doctors hope you get sick. Cops hope you're a criminal. Mechanics hope you have car trouble.
They follow the trail of flat earth
wishes you prosperity.
Wishing you prosperity, Ryan.
They say the asteroid killed all the dinosaurs. You could also say it killed many birds with one stone. Reading a book is looking at a dead tree and hallucinating.
Let me ask you something.
Piss.
That stuff is flat.
Check it's flat. Bro, you need to check your facts.
Seeded it. It has one iron rule. Logic is an enemy and truth is a menace. Truth is a menace. You're traveling to another dimension.
And although the president has given the directive, it's still not clear on exactly when the rest of those files are going to be released.
Yeah, it's just fascinating all around, and so much remains to be seen if they all will, in fact, be released. And like you said, when.
We're living in the United States. We're free and equal, or so they tell us.
Painkillers, blood thinners, and chemotherapy drugs are just some of the substances that are found in your drinking water.
Yes.
That stuff is flat.
Is that true?
The moon, it looks quite small and quite remote, but it's very blue and covered with white lace and of the clouds, and the continents are clearly seen, although they have very little color from that distance.
What about the sun? Could you see any trace of the corona?
No, the glare from the sun on the helmet visor was too difficult to pick out the corona. The only time we could see the corona was during an eclipse of the sun from the moon, that is when we were flying through the moon's shadow.
Going to happen, not as long as I'm president. It comes from China.
Maybe not done before, and then repeat.
Things weren't different then, were they? The planet was moving at the same speed. The spacecraft and Ed White were moving at the same speed, 7,500 miles per hour. So let's go back and compare what we see nearly 50 years ago. Here we go. Ed White, first man to walk in space. Have a look at that planet moving behind him. It is flying.
It's flying at 17,000 miles per hour, 200 miles above the Earth.
There you go. Same speed, 7,500 miles per hour, 200 miles above Earth, just like the space station.
As White floats in space.
Have a look at the movement here. It is incredible. All you NASA tarts, especially the moron, how's the parallax going here?
Today, those
let's just keep watching this shit.
Are classic.
And all of a sudden, the planet's moving the other way.
Have some flat Earth viewers?
Yes,
yeah,
we should. Yeah.
So many people, and just hey, shut up, sit down. You stop it, and then everything would be fine.
Yeah.
Using the stars with full knowledge that the Earth was a ball 7 or 8 centuries ago. Like flat people, it'd be flat. It is flat people, it'd be flat. It is flat people. This entire news story regarding Buzz Aldrin falling ill, going down to Antarctica.
I was excited that time I walked on the moon. I walked on the moon. You? I walked on the moon to urinate in their spacesuits.
Talk about space. And I've been to the moon. What do you think about that? Would you like to go there? You don't want those pushed in. Somebody might actually make the Earth float. At the wrong time, you wouldn't have any parachutes. That's why you have circuit breakers. Airplane driver, silly. But really helps. Sounds like a good plan to me. Nobody pushed in the circuit breakers.
I remember very clearly, and anybody who at the time does, I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon, which was...
No, you didn't.
What?
Because there wasn't any television, there wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. So you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories. Well, what we saw was we all were gathered around the old curved top radio.
Curved top radio. And we were talking about, how many feet we were going to the left and right, and then I said, contact light, engine stop. There's a few other things, and then Neil said, Houston, recorded base. We don't have line there.
That's just
how about that?
That was very exciting.
Not a bad line.
Yeah. This is
right in.
What?
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation.
So you watched animation. So you watched animation. So you watched animation.
Science!
Did people go to the moon or not? There's plenty of things people know about the moon mission.
An elk? A Mason?
Neil Armstrong and I pulled off humanity's rank of punk. You're cleared for launch. Just remember one thing. I'm the real buzz. Believe that space is going to do that?
How do you balance science with science fiction? They're both the same.
Pan tam był. Czy Ziemia rzeczywiście jest kulą zawieszoną w kosmosie?
Jest płaska. Tak jak oczekują. Nie spodziewałem się do tego pytania, ale zapewniam pana, że jest płaska.
She's 33. She's 33. Anyway.
Now, boys and girls, who knows what this is?
Oh, sure. Let's see. An elk? A Mason?
Very good, Bart.
Curve Top Radio.
In just 24 hours, humanity will begin its greatest adventure. The establishment of an outpost.
Springfielders are advised to stay tuned for more information if they experience any of the following symptoms: mild thirst, occasional hunger, tiredness at night.
The planet our ancestors named for the god of war.
It's funded by a certain group of people.
Planet's first visitors.
But the point of this...
During the Mariner program in the 1960s, Mariner 9 of that series discovered 4 majestic volcanoes. The tallest, Olympus Mons, is the largest volcano in the entire solar system. Mariner 9 also found an enormous canyon system, now called Valles Marineris. These canyons are more than 3 times as deep as the Grand Canyon and as long as the United States is wide. The Mariner space also photographed giant dust storms, polar ice caps, and river tops. Canyons which once were inhabited by running water. Robotic landers followed during the next decade, and making a spectacular first look at the mountain surface in July 20th, 1976. That's when the Viking 1 lander separated from its companion orbiter and began its descent to the western half of the Near the edge of an ancient channel where water once flowed. Millions of people shared the excited scientists at the Denver National Laboratory in Pasadena.
Of the wonder world are opening in our time. Or maybe we're on Mars because we have to be, because there is a deep nomadic impulse built into us by the evolutionary process We come, after all, from hunter-gatherers, and for 99.9% of our tenure on Earth, we've been wanderers, and the next place to wander to is Mars. But whatever the reason you're on Mars is, I'm glad you're there, and I wish I was with you.
After our Phobos flyby, we docked with the Antares 1, the spacecraft that will take us home. It has orbited Mars for 4 years, waiting to carry us back to Earth. I'm looking forward to the trip home. But as I stare out the ship's window, I can't help but think about the future. I wonder who will write the first Martian poetry, design the first Martian buildings, start the first Martian families. How long will we take to make this planet a real home? Not for a few years, but for a millennia.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue I owed it. Swept away I'm stolen. Let the sky fall when we crumble. We will stand tall and face it all together as skyfall. Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart. Where worlds collide and days are dark. You may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the skyfall when we crumble. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the skyfall when we crumble. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let skyfall. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be me without the security. All your loving arms keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall when we crumble. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when we crumble. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall. Let the sky fall. We'll stand tall.
What I'm feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Not a bud from you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I just stay up and then, if I can for sure. All the good love, when we're all alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. What kind of feeling? I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love, when we're all alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. What kind of feeling? I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on feeling, and I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Say I'm hooked on feeling, and I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
A very funny thing happens when you mention the words flat earth. Usually it's met with a lot of anger, an insane level of anger. People feel the need to call you an idiot, call it a hoax or a psyops. But why does this happen? Why is it that thinking outside the box and having your own opinions is met with so much anger. This definitely doesn't happen in debates about Coke or Pepsi. The fact is, we live in a system where it's divide and conquer. Give the people different things to fight over. And it's the same thing, but it's got a different name. If you're different, if you have a different opinion from the norm, it's frowned upon. And immediately what happens with Flat Earth is it's called a psyops.
Life, the shape, the purpose of Earth, our expectations, bringing with it this total mismatch of how the world works with its entirety.
So up there that there is no getting smarter. It's like infinity. It's
But
like
you
going
guys-
further north than the North Pole. You know, it's just like...
The scientists are still doing his homework from 100 years ago.
Stretch it and compress it. You see it happening
like the
to the
Earth.
Earth right here.
So literally, because we're part of the fabric of space-time...
We have no other way of discerning. Those kinds of sounds are the future of studying the cosmos.
Well, thank you for bringing us the future tonight, Brian.
All right.
Green. What a pleasure. Gravity waves. Brian Green. Science. Science. Science.
See and hear.
Tim, we copied a both solar wind and penetrometer drum in the ETD.
You are about to experience the awful mystery which reaches from the deepest inner mind to the outer limits.
Good picture there. I've got beautiful picture, Dave.
Well, in my left hand, I have a feather. In my right hand, a hammer. And I guess one of the reasons we got here today was because of a gentleman named Galileo a long time ago, who made a rather significant discovery about falling objects in gravity.
Opportunities where you can let your eyes adjust. You can start to notice that some of the stars have colors we don't see here on the ground.
The biggest visual surprise is just how black the sky was. You have a brilliant sun, brighter than any sun you normally would see even here in New Mexico. You have these extraordinarily high mountains. We were in a valley deeper than the Grand Canyon. But then you have this black sky, a sky blacker than black, as the old Viticon expression used to be.
Just the inherent beauty of it, the velvet, bottomless bucket of the universe.
In like just hanging there in a vast sea of darkness, and the most frightening darkness that you could ever imagine.
Allegedly, this space fantasy goes around our Earth at a speed of 17,200 miles per hour, resulting in 15.5 orbits per day, or an orbital period of 92 minutes. So we should see a sunrise every 92 minutes. But if we take a look at this original NASA spacewalk footage, recorded live by NASA TV, we see nothing but 7 hours of black void. There's 7 hours of utter darkness. And some clowns dressed up as astronauts fumbling around in the dark, pretending to work on their freaking space station. I know nobody watches this because it's so boring, but please have a look at the original video and realize that this is just a fantasy, a poor made up space fakery by a bunch of satanic clowns. And this is just CGI. Go to Hollywood, watch any Star Trek or whatever movie and they have the same effects.